much, but this impromptu YouTube video is why we must hear about the negatives of not only Ghana, but any place we want to visit, relocate, repatriate, whatever word suits you best. Here we go. Number one, we don't want to get caught by surprise. Success comes, luck comes when opportunity and preparation meet. You don't want to get caught by surprise or learn everything on the fly like I had to and like many other people have to. I had some videos, the top 5 lies women tell in Ghana, the top 5 lies men tell in Ghana. And I do have, especially for my Ghanaians, but I do have a lot of people who are saying, oh, why you have to talk about the bad things? First off, one of my biggest critiques have been is that I always painted Ghana in the most special light. For those who know, I've been visiting Ghana since 2015. I moved to Ghana February 2020. Accidentally, I was here on a business trip. Coronavirus broke out. I just haven't gone back to America yet. So people come with the expectations of having a great time and being welcome home, brother, and they welcome home, brother and sister, you to death. Meanwhile, people are in your pockets. Meanwhile, that nice guy you met has a wife and 2 kids. Meanwhile, that beautiful girl you met has a boyfriend that they've been dating each other for the last 6-7 years. And then when you get caught by surprise, you go crazy. You get into arguments, you get into fights, you get heartbroken, you lose your money, and then you go back to America upset, feeling like a failure, where you didn't fail per se because you're a failure. You didn't have the right and proper information. There are not many YouTube channels with deep spiritual, psychological insight and experience like I have. You know, not knocking other YouTube channels, but it's easy to say how to buy a house in Ghana, how to buy a car in Ghana, but they can't really tell you from experience, these are the lies that these Ghanaians be getting over on Americans with. Yes, I'm gonna do the lies Americans tell and bad things Americans tell, do here. But right now it's about helping people relocate and helping people transition effectively. So this is off the top of the dome. So one main reason you need to know what's going on. So you can make a fair, calculated, well-informed decision. One of my YouTube top 5 lies Ghanaian women tell. I said, when you know these things and you hear these excuses and you hear these lies, now you know they're lying. Now you know what the truth really is. And now it's up to you. Are you going to cut that person off? Sorry, my hand is on my knees and my knees were shaking. Are you going to cut that person off and don't talk to them no more? Or are you going to just give them a pass? Like, all right, they're not telling the truth, but at least they called me with an excuse and they rescheduled. Or are you just going to ignore it and play it cool and just bide your time and wait? A lot of your husbands and a lot of your wives, for people who watch my videos and say, well, I was successful. A lot of your husbands and a lot of your wives was in relationships when you met them and you just took them away from another spouse. It's the truth. It's a situation where they're probably looking back and saying, oh yeah, he left me for an American. She left me for a foreigner. Hold on, I'm gonna have to hold. I've been working hard in here, y'all. My trainer's not even here yet. I've been putting in some work before he came, and then when he come, he gonna, you know, really help me get my body shredded the way I'm looking to get in the best shape of my life. That's where I'm on my way now. Shout out to my guy, London GH. You can find him on Instagram, just like you can find me on Instagram, Rashad McCrorey. Number 2, failure to plan is planning to fail. You can't say, I'm gonna find my African king, my African queen in Ghana. I'm gonna buy land in Ghana. I'm gonna start a business in Ghana, and you don't know what's the proper area to finance your business. You can't say, I wanna start a fishing company, and you wanna be in the mountains where it's really dry, and the land by the rivers are already brought up. No, you may want to come to seaside ocean areas along Cape Coast, along Elmina. How can you really want to start a real profitable business and then you choose some rural village where no one has jobs, everybody's still working on the barter system? How are you going to know where you want to live if you don't really experiment or already know what kind of lifestyle you like to live? Do you want to live by the water? What happens when you live by the ocean? You still got to deal with salt damage. You got to deal with higher prices of land. Do you want to be in the rural, in the mountains, in the middle of the woods? You could probably get a land cheap there and you could probably get more land. But what's going to happen with your internet? What's going to happen with your network? Are you going to be able to call out? Are people going to be able to reach you? Are you going to have to start your own electricity from scratch? How far are you away from town? I'm looking for other places to live just to spend some time in other places. I'm already asking people, okay, where are these primary spots? And I want to be about 15, 20 minutes outside of the main city congregation area. Right now I live in Elmina. I like living in Elmina because I'm only about 15 or more than 20 minutes away from Cape Coast. When I'm in Accra, I'm in La Township. It's right by Labadi Beach. It's only 15, 20 minutes away from Osu. It's only about 20, 30 minutes away from Accra Mall. It's only about 30, 45 minutes away from East Legon. Some people get places, I see this with tour guides too, some people get places and then when you ask them where their hotel is an hour away from everything, in every direction. They just chose a bad spot. They chose spots based on prices, not really understanding that the price is built off of really what's near the area. So if you don't prepare to be successful, you're really preparing to fail or not have as rewarding of experience as you can possibly have. And you want to go to these places and be rewarded. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste money. You have people where I feel like, yo, those are legitimate beasts with Ghana. And then other times I'm like, nah, they did that themselves. You shouldn't be, I'm not going to say it because you shouldn't be paying $200 a day in rent. Especially long term. That's prime hotel numbers in a way. You can get 4-star hotel. You can get 4-star hotels for those numbers. And you doing your regular apartment there. You know, so that's $6,000 a month. And you getting regular. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you save up. If you're not really preparing properly, it's not to say you can't just over prepare. Not saying that you have to over prepare, not saying you can't just jump up and come. It only takes about a good 3, 5 days, 7 days to really prepare, to YouTube yourself out, to internet search yourself out, to harass somebody like me on my Instagram inbox till I call you back, to spam my page and make sure I hit you back and I can just give you the information that I want to give you. So when I talk about these are the top 5 lies you're going to hear, when you hear that lie, you can just say, oh, this person is full of nonsense. Okay, let's have an even trade-off. Okay, ladies, this guy's telling you he's sick for the 3rd time in 5 months he had malaria. People ain't catching malaria 3, 4, and 5 times. And you always know what I say. It's always that, well, not everybody. Well, this one time I caught malaria 3 times in 3 months. Like, people not sick out there like that. So if he always telling you he's sick, his kids are sick, his siblings are sick, his mother's sick, his brother's sick, he gaming you for money. Now, you have to decide, is it worth it? Oh, this guy is so handsome, he's so fine. He calls me every day, I really like him. When I come out to Ghana, I feel safe, he takes good care of me. Okay, I'm gonna give him the money. I don't know if he's really starting a business, but I'm gonna give him the money. Okay, you know, all right, I'm gonna give him this iPhone, I'm gonna send him this iPhone X1, you know, hopefully me and him speak more. And then when y'all don't speak more after you give him the iPhone, you know, is that really his cousin? Is that really his sister? Guys, is she really going to Bible study 3 days a week after church? 3 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Is she really going to Bible study? Why is the network always off Wednesdays past 7 o'clock? Why can't I reach them every time Wednesday past 7 o'clock? You know, so I'm talking about relationships now because I'm currently doing a dating series where I'm getting these questions. So it's up to you to get as prepared as possible. We hear about different scams. I'm gonna go over the top scams that I hear in Ghana. Some that I even got caught up with. Basic things, just things that you don't really think, you think is real innocent and real cool. And even the most honorable people are saying that, where they're not really evil people, but they just know that's just something cool to say. Something that works. You say this, you might get more than what you expect. Look out for that video. There's cultural differences. Things that you may do. I've been in a situation where somebody scammed me out of money, somebody played me, did something behind my back, and I dealt with it. I dealt with it my way. And they was like, yo, in Ghana, we don't deal with things this way. And then I find out it's not that they don't deal with it that way in Ghana. It's just that these tribes of people don't deal with it that way. So you could be dealing with a certain tribe like Fantis and they deal with it this way. But then when you're dealing with Ga or Akan or Ashantis, when I say Akan, I mean more like Akwe Apem or Ashanti or Ga or Airways, they may deal with something totally different. I like Airway Banco. I'm not sure if I like Fanti Banco. You know, so it's always best to get experience, to be prepared, and to do your best to try to maximize your experience. You don't want to over-prepare and be over-structured and be rigid. You still want to use your instincts, but your instincts always go better when you have an idea what to expect. Anyway, YouTube, Rashad McCrorey, let me get back to my workout. I'm only about 30, 45 minutes in and my trainer didn't even get here. We already took the before pictures. I worked out by myself for 3 months and I just hired a trainer and I'm gonna give him 3 months. Love you all. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share. Follow me on Clubhouse, Rashad McCrorey. Follow me on Instagram, Rashad_McCrorey. And my trainer, oh, he's here. Wait, I'm gonna see, you got in at the right time. If you made it to the end, you're gonna get to see my trainer flex for me. Hey, I'm doing a video. I'm doing a YouTube video. Can I get a pose? Can I get some poses? Can I get a pose? Pose for the YouTube. Oh, this is my trainer, Mr. Fitness London GH. I'm gonna make him my first client in Ghana. Yeah, the first artist I manage. I have somebody else already. All right, cool. Later, y'all. Peace. We about to get this working.